not. Ooh, what? Hold on, bruh. Not a lot of y'all may know this, but hey, I turned 21 a couple of weeks ago, and I just wanted to share with y'all some of the things that I have understood growing as a person, as an individual. I don't want to say growing up, just because we all do that, but not everybody grows as an individual, you know what I mean? And that's not to say that anybody is lesser than my position right now, just because, hey, bruh, this is only the beginning for me, you see? Though, we all start at some point. We all start somewhere, right? And so, I'm not gonna lie, one of the first things that I really want to say is the simple fact, let yourself feel. All the things that you feel them for a reason. Don't ever invalidate your feelings just because me as a person, as a man, I have a hard time validating how I feel, you know what I mean? And it's not because I don't want myself to feel necessarily. I just like feeling numb to a certain point, so much so that it just takes away that, hey, bro, you know what, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? However you feel, it's whatever. You know what, it's alright. Little shit like that. Even though you may not be, and you may not think that you're invalidating your opinions and your feelings, but you are. I'm not gonna lie. By saying it's alright, I'm saying, man, you just tripping, cool out, chill out. Nah, you feel that way for a reason, and understand why you feel that way. And another thing is too that I say, bro, is really realize who is for you. I can't say that better enough. Just because, like with me, and I know I talked about this in a recent video, though I struggle with care. Caring is something that I genuinely struggle with, and a lot of times I really just have a lack of empathy for a lot of things. And so, allowing yourself to care, allowing yourself to have that time and that moment of being vulnerable with your feelings and being vulnerable with your heart and shit is good. Just because of the simple fact, bro, you gotta do it for you. If you don't, you just gonna walk around like a solid rock all the damn time, acting like you don't feel shit, and your feelings just gonna eat you up inside. I know that. I done been there. Hey, bruh, say, bruh, it's okay. Damn, shit. Number 3 of the things that I done learned at 21, bro, is to learn and to understand that I'm proud of you. I'm saying this to you too, Dwayne, and I'm saying this to me as well. Though, I'm proud of you. And one of the things that I really haven't grasped over the years is that same gratification that you want from others is better when you give it to yourself. You're better able to understand it. You're better able to feel the things that you want yourself to feel, instead of you just waiting on somebody to give it to you. It's being delivered. No, shorty, this isn't being delivered. This is already here at your front door. Another thing that I also, numero 4, I bet is, hold on. I think the last number I was on was number 4. And shoot, let me think of my number 4 again. I might have lost it. I really might have lost it. Though, I say shoot, in replacement for number 4, bruh, I say self-respect. Self-respect, bro. Self-respect is a thing that can go a very long way for you, and that's really just it. I was gonna say the people around you, but this video, we're just gonna focus on us. So self-respect can really just propel you in a certain direction or area. And I know I said I wasn't really gonna talk about other people, though, but people will pick up on the fact that you have self-respect for yourself. People will get it. It'll come through the way that you carry yourself. It'll come through the way that you walk, you talk, you act, the whole nine. And I genuinely think self-respect comes from when you genuinely love yourself. And you understand that you have to do things to put you in the best position. And really just, like I said, loving yourself, really understanding, you know what, hey, bro, this is where I am. This is who I am at this point in time. I'm not where I would like to be, but this is where I am. And I feel like those two things are two different things, just because of the simple fact of where I would like to be is somewhere completely different than where I am now. And I'm just speaking from my perspective. Shit, if you are where you want to be at in life, hey bruh, say bruh, shit, congratulations. Hey bro, I'm getting there too. So what's it called? Like, most of us, we're grinding to get to that spot. And so I feel like that's just one of the biggest things, and having self-respect about where you are right now, respecting the fact that you do what you do to get to where you want to be. And you have to see that, and you have to give yourself grace for where you are. Because while you respect where you are, you have to understand that you are where you are for a reason. You aren't where you are, you know what I'm saying, due to circumstance. You aren't where you are just due to the universe doing what the universe does. But your choices and your actions and how you have, like I said, acted has led you up to this point in time. And so we end up here. And I feel like when you really think about it like that, it's really hard to grasp, just because of the simple fact that we like to think of the amalgamation of things that we've done throughout these years, all the, you know what I'm saying, the bad things, the good things, shit. They just amount up. And you're like, oh, well, and somehow, some way, I don't know, this is for me, I don't know if this is the same thing for y'all, but the bad shit seems to overwhelm the good shit when I think about shit like that, and think about when I genuinely think about where I am. The bad amount of shit just overwhelms the fact that I've done good things. Though, it's the bad shit that really comes to the forefront. And so when it comes to the forefront, it's just like, well, damn. Well, if you didn't do this, you would have been here. If you didn't do this, you would have been here. If you didn't do this, then you would have been. And I feel like when it comes down to the if you woulda, coulda, shoulda, dulda, that brings up a lot of regret. And something that I heard this year was, and I think I heard this from my coach too, I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to you, Chris. What's it called? My man was like, he said, if I regretted it, I didn't learn from it. And after I heard that, you know what? I thought to myself, as much as I hate to say that, that's real. That's real as fuck. And so, since that's so real, I just gotta say it to y'all for real, because there's no way around it. There's literally no way around it. If I don't regret anything, because I learned from what I did. I learned from my circumstances. I learned from where I came from. I learned from where XYZ, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's the biggest thing. Like, I regretted a lot of things because I didn't learn from them. I didn't take what I had in the past to the forefront of my frontal lobe now. And that was a problem for me. Genuinely. Because I had a lack of understanding why I am where I am today. Why my steps, my movements, my events have led up to where they have led up. And I have to be understanding about that. And I have to be fucking okay with that. Just because you gotta understand at the end of the day, your actions, your choices as a human will leave you where you are going to be. And then from that point, it's okay, what do we do now? This is what has gotten me here. What do I need to get me there? To get me to where I would like to be? What steps do what steps do I need to take to get there, right? And I feel like that's more or less of what I'm thinking about now. How do I get there? What are my next steps? Instead of dwelling on the past, dwelling on the shit that I can't change, dwelling on the shit that, you know what, like I said, it's irreversible. You can't go back to do it. You can't fix it. You can't relive the moment. You can relive the moment in your head, but you can't go relive the moment and fix what you did wrong. And so that's one of the major things. You have to really sit down with yourself at this moment in time where you are currently and understand that this is where I am, but this is where I have led myself up to be, which is humbling. And it was humbling for me, and it still is humbling. It's always gonna be humbling, just because you really understand that these are where my choices have gotten me. My choices have gotten me here. And so, as a man, as an adult, it's like, okay, where would I like to be? Is this place good for me? Is this place good enough for me? Am I satisfied here? And that's simply just a question that you'll have to ask yourself. That's simply just a question that you'll have to come down to. And you know what I'm saying? Like, depending on your satisfaction level with your situation, you gonna want to put more or you gonna put less into it. You know what I mean? Some shit requires more effort than not. And I mean, shit, like I said, you either gonna stand up or you gonna sit down, bro. You either gonna stand up or you gonna sit down. And the problem with that is I can't make the decision for you. I can't. I'm not gonna lie. So if it comes down to it, bro, you having that conversation with yourself, I'm gonna tell you. Actually, I'm gonna ask you. A matter of fact, if you stop now, are you gonna be where you want to be at? That's my question to you. That's my question to you as a person. Hey, bruh, say, bruh, regardless of whether you subscribe to the channel or not, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hey, bruh, stay up, tee up, bro. Hey, man, shit, man, you know who it is. You know how I be. Sheriff Joaquin out there, bitch.